This is some Operation Rescues on December 3rd, protesting, excuse me, the cloning of humans at the company called Geron in Menlo Park. Kind of a disgusting thought, isn't it? Of course, we have our typical police department here, looking confused as usual. And Reverend Mahoney, who's talking to someone. So now they not only get money for killing our babies, but they get money for giving our dead babies for cloning.
I just got here myself.
You know, let me record this. Wait a minute, guy. Here, of course, is my baby brother Gary. The typical. Turn around. Let me see you. Gosh, Gary's got my favorite thing.
Favorite slime?
My favorite thing right now.
Mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord. Great is thy faithfulness.
I was able to explain to her that Operation Rescue, throughout its seasons and throughout the different campaigns that we've had, has always stood for life. We've always said that life begins at the moment of fertilization, at the moment of conception, and that we will stand for life from that moment till we die naturally. And we've been involved in euthanasia issues. We've been involved in fertility issues, abortion, obviously. And this is just a natural offspring for Operation Rescue. And as Pat came to me and we talked about it, and I came here in August and I picked up the prospectus piece that Geron had to offer, I immediately realized that this is something that we must speak out on. And I'm going to explain just real briefly. I see a few new faces, so pardon me as I go over it again. that we must focus in on the fact that life begins at fertilization. Yeah, then here in Menlo Park and is it Maryland? Massachusetts. Massachusetts, there are two companies that are doing stem cell research. They call it stem cells because every cell in the human body, all 210 different types, come from these cells. A baby and its very nucleus, at the earliest part of human being growth. And so they try to rename it. They call it an embryo, a blastocyst, stem cell, pluripotent, all these fancy terms for a baby. They take the embryo and they slice it open, they take the baby out, and by the way, at this point, once they've killed the baby already, then the federal government says, well, it doesn't have the potential to be a baby, so therefore we can fund it. So it can't be a baby because they've killed it. Now, interestingly enough, the government won't fund the killing of the child, the slicing open of that embryo, and the extracting of the baby. But of course, once the baby is placed in a petri dish, then the federal government will fund it. And by the way, they've kept this baby alive in a petri dish for over a year before they put it to death. But they've been able to keep these pluripotent cells, this child alive, in the form of either liver cells or heart cells, etc., for over 1 year in a petri dish. This is an abomination before God. Furthermore, we know that it's leading into human cloning. If anyone has access to the internet, just log on to Geron.com or pick up a prospectus piece over there, and they talk about it. They were instrumental in creating Dolly the sheep.
So I know the true believers are here tonight because only God can reveal. Are we still in California? That's all I want to know. I think on the flyers it went out the wrong address.
Yes.
Just a few. What's a few numbers when it comes to an address? I mean, why have the exact address? And so, anyway.
Okay, what's this little guy's name?
Matthew.
Matthew, can you move back just for a second?
That's all right. I want Matt in the picture.
I know, I want to zoom in. Give me a... Hold that sign, Gary. There we go. That says it all, doesn't it? There we go. Hey, Dad, what are you doing?